Hola y bienvenidos a GCSE Spanish Practice. My name is Marina and we're going to take a look today at the higher speaking paper, in particular to the Read Aloud section with no questions, which is worth 5 marks out of the total of 50 marks. What is this task about? You will read 3 sentences in Spanish when the examiner says, lee el texto. You can prepare for this when you have your 15 minutes preparation for the 3 parts of the speaking exam. So obviously it's not advisable to spend 15 minutes preparing for this read aloud in particular. You need more time for the other parts, the role play and the photo card. Now, for higher tier, minor errors are tolerated for top marks. This means that if you make slight mistakes, like, for example, not rolling your R or an aspirated H or a very anglicized O instead of O sound, that would be a minor error. So you can still access 5 marks. For this, you need to use your knowledge of Spanish phonics, and I recommend, if you need to refresh your knowledge, to go and check in the video description the link for a Spanish pronunciation summary video that hopefully would be very helpful. And you are allowed to correct your mistakes. For example, you say texto, and then you realize that you want to say texto, then you can say, oh, texto, and that would be the version of the word that would be taken into account when marking your exam. ¿Estáis preparados, preparadas, preparades? Vamos. Read aloud practice 1B. You will be given this card when you are preparing, and you are not allowed to write on it. However, you are allowed to practice and rehearse in your head. It's a very good idea to read through it a couple of times and think about what are the tricky words. So I will be marking it here on my screen. What are the tricky parts? What is it that I need to be careful with? You are very welcome to pause the video and think about it, or just continue watching and you will see as I go along. All right. Bueno, I'm thinking, this word is always tricky to say properly. This one, this bit here, that seems all right. I can see an ñ here, so I need to make sure that I say it properly. CI is always tricky. Q, whenever there's a Q, is always tricky. And G is also a bit tricky. The third sentence, H, I must remember to don't say it. We have a V and a double L in the same word. And these 2 vowels together. Again, 2 vowels together. That seems fine. I tend to make this, always make a mistake here. And these 2 vowels together, they always sound a bit tricky. I must remember to say these 2 letters. And the V here, that is not V. G is always tricky. H, these 2. Here I must remember to emphasize this part. And final sentence. Again, J. Oh, this word looks tricky. A J and a Z. Again, tricky. I think that's fine. Okay, if you would like to practice on your own and then listen to me, pause the video. Otherwise, just bear with me and I will read the 6 sentences out loud slowly so that you can follow. Vamos. En mi instituto tengo un grupo pequeño de amigos. Mis compañeros son graciosos, tranquilos e inteligentes. Nos gusta hablar por videollamada cuando estamos en nuestras casas. Casi nunca discutimos ni nos peleamos. Los fines de semana vamos al gimnasio y hacemos natación. Si hace mal tiempo, solemos jugar al ajedrez o a juegos de mesa. If you'd like to listen to it again and practice, you might pause and go back. Otherwise, well done. Thanks so much for watching. For more GCSE Spanish practice, please like, share, and subscribe. Adiós y muchas gracias.